8 LeFou, channel 347, bit shaky camera, it's cold. Wind, hang on, it's cold. I'm just walking down my little, look at this, little path. That's my path, and then you can see in the distance there's a, what they call a bat home for the bats that never arrived. And I'm just walking away from a cave up the top. And today we're going to talk about fences, because the coincidences that come along with fences when they put them up in this part of the world. Kind of just wanted to point out something to you. But I'm going to do it from the field here, which is going to hopefully we're going to do a musical thing later on in the year. And I've just been singing a song called Getting Lost. I'm going to do a film on, this could probably be the next psychedelic drugs and stuff. Anyway, fences. Let's just talk about fences, because nearly in the middle of this now. They put this big black fence all the way around, and this side of the Runnymede, there's no gates at all, so I've been fenced in on this side, and I think there's a reason for that, and I'll come to that in a minute. And there's 3 fences going in, one down by where we've got the longhouse, isn't that nice? And one by the redwoods, and then one up by the gate we use off the road by the toilets at the top of, near the Air Force Memorial car park. 3 gates. And my thinking goes something like this, given the fact that June 15th, Magna Carta, right? The possible, right? No one knows yet for sure. They're not gonna broadcast it, but possible. Obama turning up, and the fact that just down the road here, see this path here. Let's go right to the fence. This path here goes to the Kennedy Memorial, which is literally like 400 yards just down from me. So, that along with the Air Force Memorial and Redwoods, National Trust land, Magna Carta, means the site is quite, it's like the Kennedy Memorial down here is the only bit of land that America, well, it's one of the bits of land. I think there's more, it's just military land that they own too, but this is one site, Kennedy Memorial, where the American Bar Association are responsible for its upkeep. And what happened here, right, this is, because this site used to be completely open. This is Brunel University, just off the path that leads down to the Kennedy Memorial, just down there, where you can guarantee Obama will probably visit if he comes here. So the land here, right, when we got here, included Brunel University, included that road, right, and the path is actually over the hill just there. And there's been a deal done between the owners of the land here and what can I only presume must be the Bar Association and the National Trust, right, whereby they have given up the land of the road and the path to the National Trust and eventually the Bar Association, and put the fence up this side of the path, which is like they did on the other. So, that's just one coincidence, whereby and the timing of putting up this fence too, you can guarantee, well, obvious, and the history of us as well being here, because we grew out here just at the beginning of the Olympics back 3 years ago. It will be 3 years, 13th of June, 2 days before the Magna Carta celebrations on the 15th of June. So we will have been here 3 years. You can guarantee, because when we first got here, the first year of the Olympics, and they even had some Olympics going up here, and they were worried about protest groups like diggers kind of getting involved with. Well, I don't think they labelled it terrorists. They were very kind of like the policemen, really. Lots of wood here for me. So you can guarantee that what they're doing now here is protecting themselves against possible trouble. And if they've got a gated eco village, which is basically what's happening, then they can manage us, you know, to a certain extent. They'll be able to know who's leaving and who isn't, unless we disrupt in some way, which means, you know, they can tell where the trouble's coming from. So basically it's about managing. And you wouldn't have expected it normally, because it's a private company that own this land, not the council or the National Trust or any charity. It's a private company, which, you know, like most private companies, kind of, especially land this size, linked to a bank. In this case, it's the Irish Bank. Yeah, I kind of can't avoid the Irish Bank. Anyway, so it's, you know, and it's kind of got management companies that always changing name, but it's the same people, just changing the name. I quite got the reasoning behind that at the moment. Started off as Oracle, now it's Artist Estates. But anyway, so I just thought to update you on the fence. And you know, it's like what I see. It's so, you know, positive in a sense, in that I can't see them chucking us out before the Magna Carta celebrations, and then after that, I still think it's an open book, very much. And we're going to take it to them, you know, explain why we're here. Right. And there's a story behind that as well, you know, because as there always is. I'm not going to go into that now, because I'm going back to my fire, because it's really cold. Winter hasn't gone yet. Someone said it had, because the plants come up, but I tell you where the wind is still coming from. Well, I blame it on Mary in Denmark. She did it. She's to do with the weather. She kind of creates weather. But that's another story too. Apparently she's turning up. Well, she can kind of sort the weather out as well. I'll have a word with her about that.